And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Looking at the last game for the Phoenix Suns, it was a loss. You know, guys, you hate to get embarrassed on your home court, but that's exactly what happened. It was a tough loss for them.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. They've got Hunter all out there with Oladipo. And there's Chris, and it's Washington in a power forward. Here's the Cobra. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Wall. Kicks it to Oladipo. Ball's knocked loose. Now Montreal moving it up. Here's Porter. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. All with it. Lock at 6. Hunter kicks to Oladipo. Hits the three-point bomb.
Count that one. An average long-range shooter. Oladipo makes enough to where you've got to respect his shot.
Here's the Cobra, covered by Wall. The Cobra passes to Shamet. Oladipo against Booker. The Cobra. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so here's Phoenix. It's a three-point game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Wall, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
Here's the Cobra, pass to Carter. Wall with a block, and he recovers it. Second shot opportunity. Here's the Cobra. That's in there. Carter with the assist. 7 points for the Cobra.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Oladipo. There's the pass to Hunter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
The free throw drops for Hunter. He's perfect from the line this time.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Booker trying to get open as Carter. A nice shot by Booker.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
Suns trail by 4. No one near Wall as he lets it go. But they'll get another chance. Pass to Hunter. And now here's Chris. He's covered by Shamet. Just 5 to shoot. On its way from Oladipo for 2. Phoenix no good that time either. Now Montreal moving it up. Booker with no one around. And the 3 off target.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Chris, and it's sent back by Carter. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hunter kicks to Wall. Shoots it up. They grab their own miss. Here's Washington, and he goes in for the dunk.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with the head coach of the Suns. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. Here's Washington. After Montreal picked up 3 with their last shot. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Chris, and it's sent back by Carter. They retain possession, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Montreal. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Montreal.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Now, here's Wall. Pass to Oladipo. The Suns need to get a shot off. The fadeaway goes back up. Chris, hand contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Last game for Montreal, they picked up the W against the Suns in Phoenix. Bucket is good. The Cobras got 15 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And the Suns call time. From deep, Wall. It's rebounded by Montreal.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And here are the Suns now. After the basket by Montreal. And foul on the shot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Jabari Parker's checked in for the Suns. And so Wall nails both of them. Montreal leading by 6. Here's the Cobra. 17 points in the game. Pulls up. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. And that's now 19 points for the Cobra.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
Hey, get it back.
Wall, no luck.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Here's Shamet. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Now, here's Wall. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Passes it to the Cobra. Shamet kicks to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. The pass to the Cobra. Goes up again. It's intercepted. And now the Suns a fast break. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Booker. Pass to Carter. Again, Montreal scores.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Booker against Wall. Parker trying to free himself up, and it's Shamet with the rebound. Now Montreal moving it up. Porter's running, and that one good. And Montreal leads by 14.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's the Cobra. It's good from long range. The Cobra's got 22.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Timeout.
You know, not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
Montreal calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
So for Montreal, Drummond's checked in for... Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And it's in there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Chris is out there with P.J. Tucker. And there's Mr. Moves. And there's Jackson. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. A nice shot by Booker.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Mr. Moves. Now, here's Hunter. Passes to Mr. Moves. 6 to shoot. From the arc. Tucker can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And the foul called on the Cobra. That's foul number 2 for him. Mark, do you think the NBA should consider expanding the use of replay? I know you personally hate to slow the game down, but you also want the calls to be correct.
Well, it depends on the circumstances, Kevin. I like the fact that replay is available, and it helps enhance the ability of the officials to get calls correct. Expanding the use of replay, though, has to be done very judiciously. There are a couple of areas, goaltending would be one, where you take a look to see if that's the case. But I think flow of game takes priority over trying to get every single call right just because you think technology gives you a chance to do that.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. to end the run. And it's Washington missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Jackson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The pass to Chris over Carter. And again, it's the Suns missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
For Montreal, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. Free throw good, Booker.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Both free throws good from Booker. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
And now here's Chris. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Jackson. From deep. It's rebounded by Montreal. Carter's got 6 rebounds in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Last game for Montreal, they picked up the W against the Suns. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And I like the timing, Kevin, that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
Now here's Jackson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Five on the clock. Oladipo outside, trying to get something going. Phoenix, no good that time either. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Montreal. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 32 points for the Cobra.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Pass to Shamet. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Now Jackson. And here is Hunter. Off on the layup. Here's the Cobra, guarded by Oladipo. And that one, good. 34 points for the Cobra.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And now here's Chris. He dishes it to Oladipo. No good on the shot. Good D by Booker. Oladipo's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. To the wing on the left. No one near Drummond as he lets it go. Again, Montreal scores.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Oladipo taking his time here. It's tipped. Now Montreal moving it up. Finished off the break. And that's 36 points for the Cobra.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Now here's Jackson. D right on him. Pass to Chris. Dishes to Oladipo. Buries it from three-point range. Oladipo's got 9.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
The Cobra passes to Drummond. Here's the Cobra. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Chris after the basket by Montreal. To the right side. Jackson in the corner. His three-pointers off the mark.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And that one drops for him. The Cobra's got 40 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And now here's Chris. It's Oladipo on the wing. Shot clock at 6. No one near him. No good that time, and it's Montreal the other way. Here's the Cobra, and he drops in the layup off the glass. The Cobra's got 42 in the game.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Now here's Oladipo. He's got 9. Trying his luck from deep. Chris can't hit.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Jackson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Washington passes to Hunter. Jackson looking around. And the foul called on the Cobra. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
1:22 left to play here in the second quarter. All with it. He's got 6. Washington, that's good.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there. Terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Here's the Cobra looking for Carter. He gets it there. Good D by Parker.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Mr. Move's got 6 points in the quarter.
Phenomenal court vision by Parker. He really has all the tools to be a great player in this league.
To the wing right side. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Floyd passes to the Cobra. And another 3 for Montreal.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Now here's Wall. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's the Cobra. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Wall. Jacks up a 3. And so it's Montreal, able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it? Yes, well, for Montreal, Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
Chat, what'd you think about Phoenix?
Well, there are a few areas they need to improve on. But perimeter defense is priority numero uno. They got to be quicker to close out on the three-point shooters. They got to prevent the open looks. They weren't fighting through screens. They're just not doing enough, Ernie, especially outside.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Well, we've got a second half. The Cobra, he's checked in for Montreal. Outside, Porter. Booker against Oladipo. Here's the Cobra. But they recover it. Some nice passing by Montreal here. 6 on the shot clock. Right side, Porter. Here's Carter. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Carter's got 4 points this quarter. Carter's gone 4 of 8 from the field. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's the Cobra in at the point guard position. Now here's Oladipo. He's got 11. Passes it to Hunter. And it's Wall in the corner. Traps in the tray. Wall's got 11 points.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Washington out there with Chris. Then there's Hunter, and it's Wall, and it's Oladipo in at the 2 spot.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole. Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Wall.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Booker with it. Now defended by Oladipo. And Booker kicks to Porter. Montreal needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound, Carter. And the pass to the Cobra. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Wall looking for an opening. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 13.
And how about Wall? Just phenomenal at taking it to the defense with that lightning quick first step.
Now, here's Shamet. He's guarded closely. Pass to Carter. And here is Shamet. To the middle. Here's the Cobra. Booker. Good. That's another bucket.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now third in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You know, G.A., you can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, game in and game out. Here's what Montreal's going with right now. Andre Drummond comes in for Otto Porter Jr., and Pointer subbed in for Landry Shamet. Here's Washington. He has 6. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Here's the Suns with the ball. Here's Mr. Moves. And it's off from three-point range. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
You know, one of the things I like about Wall, Kevin, is he really takes on the defense, plays downhill. When he's driving inside, he is committed to scoring over the defense.
Here's the Cobra. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Parker outside, tries it from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Montreal. The Cobra's got 5 rebounds tonight. Drummond passes to the Cobra. Misses the 3.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Out to the right wing. From deep. Wall. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's. Here's Booker. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And the shot goes in. The Cobra's got 53.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Knocked loose. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
After a first half where he had just 1 turnover, fellas, things have changed in the second. They're starting to pile up on him now.
And Montreal making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Pass to Booker. Here's the Cobra. Wide open look. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now here's Wall. He's guarded closely. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Another one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Dre, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Mr. Moves passes to Tucker. He kicks the Wall. To halt the run. Bank shot. No good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Fast break. Here come the Suns. Here's Mr. Moves. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Man, I like the quick hands of Wall. I mean, seeing him jump all over the opposition and get into the passing lanes to come up with the steal, that's impressive work.
Drummond passes to the Cobra. To the inside. Here's Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Morgan. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. From deep. Wall. And the 3-ball is good. Wall's got 18 points in the game.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
The Cobra. A new 14 for Montreal. And it's Drummond missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now here's Booker. Booker draws the double.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
And it's Wall with the ball for Phoenix. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Wall's got 20 points.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Caldwell Pope outside. Passes it to the Cobra. Back to Caldwell Pope. The pass to the Cobra. Beyond the arc. And another one falls. Amazing.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. To the paint, here's Tucker. It's rebounded by Montreal. 1:29 left in the third quarter. Here's the Cobra. Here's Carter. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Here's Mr. Moves, defended by Booker. Wall. The shot comes out, and it's Montreal the other way. Here's the Cobra. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Montreal.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Now, here's Tucker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The kick out to Wall.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And it's the Suns' ball. 30 seconds left in the third. Morgan the pass to Wall.
And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter.
No good on that one. And it's the Suns with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. We've got the Cobra. Wendell Carter is out there with Otto Porter Jr. And it's Floyd in at the shooting guard. Now here's Oladipo. And it's Parker at the elbow. Shot clock at 6. Oladipo, good.
Boy, the floater is one of the most beautiful shots in the game. And when used correctly, Victor Oladipo showing you he's got that shot down pat.
Trying to get open is Carter. They get it again. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Mr. Moves passes to Oladipo. The dish to Parker. That's tipped. Here's the Cobra, guarded by Oladipo. Carter, the pass to the Cobra. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Any changes you'd like to see made in the process when players and teams are fined for any number of things, incidents on the floor or off the floor?
Well, I think there's a place for fines and the different amounts depending on how egregious the act is by a player or team makes some sense. I think having different categories. but I'm one that would rather hit hard and less often. So I think if you want to minimize the number of finable offenses, then make the penalty be greater for those things that are finable.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
Noel. It's rebounded by Montreal. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. And it's the Suns with the ball. Out to Chris. Out of bounds. Montreal takes possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And here's Montreal. Drummond passes to Carter. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Tipped away. Pass to Chris. Here's Nunley. Suns moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Noel, defended by Booker. Good D by Booker. Finished off the break. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Montreal. And yet another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And here's Phoenix. Outside Jackson. Noel, defended by Booker. Here's Roby. Noel. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Pass to the Cobra. Here's Nunley, guarded by Porter. Passes to Roby. Kicks to Jackson. Clark, when you think of athleticism specifically, talk about the changes athletically we've seen in the league, say, since the 80s.
It's dramatically different. I mean, there have been tremendous athletes through every decade of the league's existence, but it's gotten better with improved training and more knowledge about the anatomy of the body and how to enhance its performance. But now it seems like great athletes are, you know, a dime a dozen versus 8 to a dozen back in the 80s.
Here's Jackson after the made shot from Andre Drummond. And there's the pass to Roby. Nabbing another steal.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Landry Shamit's checked in for Montreal. And the Suns also making a change. Tucker's checked in. Now here's Jackson. Noel, defended by Booker. Trying to end the drought. And Jackson gets it to go.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Noel, defended by Booker. Pass to Roby. Noel. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And here are the Suns now. After Montreal picked up 3 with their last shot. Here's the Cobra, guarded by Jackson. Here's Drummond. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Fans are always trying to distract opposing players during free throws. Have you ever seen that work in an arena?
No, I think it's just a nice workout for the fans, Kevin, quite honestly. I mean, if a guy misses, it's not because the fans have gone crazy behind the basket. It's because he shot it left or right or short or long. It's not because of the fans being on top of him, at least in my opinion.
Right. Noel. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Right wing, back to Drummond. Here's the Cobra, guarded by Jackson. The Cobra passes to Carter. Misses the hole. Now shooting 8 for 14. Phoenix with the ball. To the left wing, lets it fly. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And so it's Montreal now. Booker up top. Drummond passes to the Cobra. Inside, Carter. Drummond dishes to Carter.
That's his first personal foul at the line for Montreal.
And that one falls for Carter. Clark, do you think we in the media overemphasize championship rings when talking about an individual player's legacy?
Yeah, I think when you talk about an individual player's legacy, a player can be a champion without a championship ring. I know there's another level of champion which includes a championship ring, and sometimes it gets distorted in my estimation because an individual only has so much impact on a team being a championship team. There are no individual team champions. Teams win championships. Being a key player or a role player on the championship team is certainly worthy of recognition and being held in high esteem, but I don't like to see championship caliber players being diminished in the court of public opinion because they didn't win a team championship ring.
Like Stockton and Malone.
Exactly. You could go down the list, a number of guys who just weren't, for whatever reason, able to get the ultimate in a team championship, but had championship Hall of Fame careers.
Now here's Booker. Got a piece of it.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Montreal.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And playing this team only twice on the year, yet you have to feel good about their strategy and execution. Tonight they complete the season series sweep against the Suns.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the Cobra.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
A nice shot by Tucker.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
It's just competing and, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So we see Montreal get the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.